In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi everyone, good health, good health, good health, and happy birthday, Virgos. And how are you today? Let's get busy with our Virgo readings immediately. Did something wrong. Let's see if I can clean this up. Nope, made it worse. I actually made this worse, Virgo. I'm so pissed. Hold on a second. Sorry, Virgo, but I just can't do this. And sometimes I don't notice it until the screen is on. Much better. Hi, Virgo. How are you today? What is around Virgo for the month of September? What is around Virgo for the month of September? Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Virgos. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Virgos are your children. They are your loves. They are your beloveds, Father God. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe. Let's lower the stage. Hi, beloved. Let's lower the stage. So, the first thing I'm getting is watch your health, Virgo. Watch your health for the month of September. Something is brewing out there in the universe. I believe it's new COVID, so please watch your health. Also, I feel like you feel helpless, which also might be health related. So here's what I'm going to tell you to do. If it's health related and you begin to feel helpless, I think that it's going to be important for you to start building your immune system right now. There is a man in this health issue that's going on, and he seems to be carrying a secret. But this is good because the secret is going to get revealed. All right. But whatever the secret is, you are going to have to go to battle with this man. And this man, for all intents and purposes, looks like an amazing, out in the street anyway. I feel like people love him. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. This could be a father figure. Or if it's under another sign, it's someone that is consciously kind, consciously caring. But I feel like you're wishing that this person gets their karma. I don't think you need to wish it anymore. Whatever is going down, this person will get their karma. All right. I do feel like a decision needs to be made, and for some reason, he's participating in this position. You know, Virgos, you all are very worried about money, but I'm also getting that there's not really enough money to do everything that you want to do. All right. Watch any gambling, any drugs, any alcohol, anything. It's in my hopes and fears. So this might even be a past issue that is coming back again. Like you might be like, oh, I used to drink, but I gave that up. But the cards are saying like that maybe you're getting compromised, and it might come down to like it being revved up again for some reason. So just be really mindful of that. That you might have done the best that you can in the past 10 years. But circumstances could be bringing it back up again. Now, I have to be very honest with you. If you drink, if you take drugs, if you gamble, if you have a sex addiction, I have to include that too, and you pick it back up, it's your biggest failure. Because technically, because of karma, right? It's right next to karma. Karma is not meant for you. Karma is meant for this person. But you could wind up like not letting karma take its course, and anger could take over. Frustration could take over. And it's just like what you want for someone could come to you instead. And because I'm getting some immune health issues, I want to make sure that you let the chips fall where they may. Don't wish anything on anybody. It's going to backfire. I'm also getting for some of you Epstein-Barr. That's a medical condition where you kind of feel paralyzed for a few minutes to a few hours at a time. So if you're starting to have some weird types of feelings like that, please head to the doctor. All right. There might be a need for surgery, but it does fall in my mind. I don't think the surgery would be in your best interest in September, but if you could make a date in October, that would be better, because if I'm not mistaken, does Mercury retrograde comes back again? July, August, September, October, November. Yeah, Mercury retrograde shows up again in November, and I don't want you to have surgery in November. This also could be a decision that needs to be made, and you don't like the decision, right? Could be a job related decision where they could be like, well, you could do this or you could do that. And each of the choices are not beneficial for a Virgo, right? But something changes and it's not making you feel good. It could make you go back to some old devices. Um, but I just want to remind you that whatever this is, like, one, you're better than this, you're bigger than this, and time will take care of this. And so I just want you to respect that if something shifts in your life, time will allow you to balance everything out. It doesn't mean you have to like it, what's happening. It just means that God is always on time. So don't make it so grievous, like your grievances, where you don't survive. Right, Virgo? Now, this is a very odd reading for Virgos. I normally don't get doom and gloom for Virgos because Virgos just go to work, do their job, everybody leave them alone. But this seems to be something bigger. I feel like something's been chasing you, Virgo. And I think that the chase is not over. So it's like the big bad wolf is chasing you and you dodge this bullet, you dodge that bullet. But it's like, oh, damn, the wolf caught up with me. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that it's just time to shift, time to knuckle down and make the appropriate changes. Again, you don't have to like it, but it has to be done. The changes have to be done. But if you don't make the changes and you fight it because you know what your old lifestyle produced, then you're going to be like ruining yourself. Like the fight is too much. And you're like, the Ten of Swords means I stepped over myself. I did this to myself, right? There's definitely, there's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius man that's coming to you. He kind of acts like a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Very vibrant, very on the go. And you might know him by his vehicle. I'm going to say he's kind of falling in my path, which is weird, but I'm not mad that the other cards are showing something good. Virgo, watch that money is escaping you. But I also think you walk into money. So I feel like you're spending too much money, and yet money shows up again. Some of you are going after a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries man. I feel like it's on a standstill. I feel like either you rushed up to him or he rushed up to you, and I feel like it's null and void. Like, where is he? Is the question I think I want to say. Some of you, there's a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn woman around you, a little spoiled. Something about this woman is a little spoiled, and there's definitely some legal issues that they may help you. They may want help from you. All right. I normally these two would be great, and I could turn this positive, but not with this card. This card seems like the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn woman might need your help legally, might need your help draining you of money. And so it is what it is. But if this is romance, you just need to know that that's why they're in your lives. They need help. I don't know if it's a bad thing. Um, I want to say the family should stick together, but there's some problems in the family. But I want to say they should stick together. I feel like money's a problem, Virgo, and I don't know why. Y'all know how much I love Virgos. I don't give bad readings to Virgo, almost never. But there's something about money or juggling money, and so I want you to recognize where you are today with your money and be mindful of that. Some of you are taking a trip around the world or across the US. Um, some of you are taking a trip reluctantly. You kind of have to take a trip. For those of you that are taking a worldwide trip, I'm going to say this. For those of you that are taking a worldwide trip, if someone says cash is better in this region, that might be true, but if a whole city knows that people are coming in with just cash, because that's been the thing that's been influenced, y'all gonna get robbed. And that's where I think for some of you, the money issue comes up. You're gonna get robbed. There's just something about taking a trip and someone saying, oh, cash. They want cash. But I feel like it's a setup, not from your tour guide, but definitely an industry setup. And so now people are coming to their country with cash on them, and they will rob y'all blind. So this is something you might begin to hear, because the economy is kind of going wonky every which way, everywhere. It's not just, one continent over the next. For some of you, there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man coming through. I do like him. I think he also might be foreign. Some of you may get engaged. Virgo, some of you might get engaged, but I really question whether or not you want to get engaged. The Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor and fairly quickly. There's some sabotaging antics. So again, I'm going to ask you to watch what you say, watch what you do, because things are going to turn around for the better regardless. Here's this air sign man showing up again. He is completely hurt. I think you hurt him, Virgo. And he is absolutely in love with you. Again, with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man, I think I saw him in the past before. I did. He has money issues and he's a little bit sneaky. So for some of you who's dating a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man, I don't know if he's the one. For some of you, this is a fire sign woman. You feel like you got victory with her, but boy, is she keeping you on your toes. She does not play. So you're going to have to figure out if you can stay up with her, because she'll leave. Period. Again, there's something here about money or saving money for something. Could be to relocate, or could be to put a new stake in a different country. All right. Could involve children. If there's a choice between a water sign woman and an earth sign woman, I don't like either one of them, guys. I don't like either one of them. For you. The water sign woman is mean as ass, and she's got her back to you. So I feel like that should be over, but I don't know if it's over. And the earth sign woman, you have your back to the earth sign woman. and you're exhausted. Like this person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, is exhausting. You know, it's so funny when something like this happened. It happened in a reading the other day where the tower and the sun showed up. Let me bring it closer to y'all. Um, Watch any get rich quick schemes. It looks like you're on solid ground. You might even get a return that's favorable, and then it all bottoms out. Someone around you is having an affair, Virgo. So if you need to um what's the sacrifice card for? You need to make a sacrifice. I never noticed this before. Even his shirt is upside down. I never noticed that before. Um I think that you need to buckle down with your monies, Virgo. Virgo, you need to buckle down. There's something that's just not right with your monies. And a big sacrifice. I mean, big. Now, technically, I would say that Tauruses can sit down, Capricorns cannot sit down. Virgos are, they're kind of like tricksters. They can act like a Taurus, they can act like a Capricorn, but some of their responses just don't make sense. All right. Um, you like to showboat, and that means like big purchases. You like to showboat. Um, I feel like you're broke, but you can't admit you're broke. I feel like there's three different arenas that you need to get control of. I feel like your credit card is completely out of control. Um, could be your rent too. And maybe the third thing is savings. Maybe you're telling people that you got savings, but you've been dipping into the savings. Um, there is a water sign woman around you that wants to be married to you and wants to have your baby. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces woman. There's a fire sign woman around you. She's magic. She has something to offer. I feel like it's business, but could also turn romantic. There's an air sign woman around you that you're not really feeling, but she's a game changer in how you move forward. I'm not pushing you toward her. I'm just letting you know. I think you should go with your feelings. And Virgo, if you don't fix things, right? This is what this card means here. If you don't fix things, if you don't get to the nitty gritty, you're going to lose everything. So with the Emperor, the pride is wrapped up in your actions, but you're going to lose all your money. Virgos, you're very, very sneaky. Be careful that a child is not being born out there that you don't want, or that you're trying to make a child with someone who doesn't want a child. So don't force anything on anyone, because that shit will backfire, because you don't have enough money for something like that to backfire on you. There's a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries man, the Rock of Gibraltar, very, very generous with his money. Some of you, Virgo, are going to get pregnant. And I get the Fool card, so I feel like the pregnancy is going to hide itself for a while. You won't know you're pregnant for a minute there. Again, some of you are going after a water sign man. He's a good family man. Good family, man. Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If it's not a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, it's such an emotionally kind person that I would almost bet they have a water sign, moon or rising. And this is someone that might be in your past. Not that you necessarily dated, but maybe that you went to school with and they show up again. So, Virgo, the beginning of the reading was a little rough to me. I feel like it ended better than it did start. Money, money, money. By your own hands, you will lose money. So, be calmer with how you're spending your money. Do not showboat. Do not pretend like you got more. You're going to be broke. Oh. Maze. Even if you feel lost, there's always a way through the maze. What a pretty tree. Can you see how pretty that tree is? All right, final outcome. Even if you feel a little lost, which I feel like, Virgo, that's what you're going to go through in the month of September. I feel like you're going to go through something you've never had to go through. Like, whatever you're going through, it's brand spanking new to you. And that's why you're having the biggest trouble. What I do want to remind you is do not pick up a vice, sex, drugs, alcohol. Do not pick it up. You will only make it much worse. This is a timed event, but it won't leave in your time. So that's why I need you to be very conscious. The final outcome card is To Be Fair, number 38. And it says balance, justice, a need to consider options. What's the mutual benefit? The law and cause of effect. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nurturing. Yet over time, they strike a balance, and you move from stoic to doing, from discovering to loving, to letting go, to beginning again. Life is a pendulum, swinging between all these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences you have their place in your life. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. Remember, you reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wish karma on no one. Wondrous things will be revealed in its perfect space and time sequence. All right, guys? Listen, I know so many Virgos, and so whatever it is that's coming at you, breathe. Radical acceptance. You can figure things out later, but you kind of have to look at the tornado hitting the building. Like, you kind of have to go, okay, that happened. And it's okay to cry. And it's okay to be blinded by the circumstances and not want to believe what you just saw. But snap out of it, because we have to begin again. And whatever is happening, please do not pick up a vice. It's a lose-lose. And I'm going to add one more thing, which I think is interesting. They just gave it to me. Do not pick up cigarettes. If you gave it up, do not pick it back up. All right, everyone. Let me know. I know you guys got a slap on the hand today and you guys are not happy. Every once in a while. Virgo, it never happens to you. Hi, beloved. Hi, Stephen. Hi, David. Hi, Miss Busybody. What I do want to tell all of my Virgos is stay out the fray. Get out. Don't get into gossip. It's okay to hibernate for the month of September. Hide. Do whatever it takes. Because this is the month where things begin to unravel. And I don't need to know everything. Spirit knows. So if Spirit is going to reveal things, this is September's the month is where it's going to happen. So if anybody has any questions on this reading, and this is for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, please contact me. Hold on a second. Please contact me at 213-458-7408. If you want to elaborate on anything, 213-458-7408. No need to panic, Virgo. Every single one of us have gone through a crisis. At least you're being warned. So brace yourself and hide away from the fray. I really feel like staying home is your best option in September. I don't know why I'm saying that, but if you if you could stay home, please stay home. I love you guys. Take it easy. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown lit the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lit the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.